Well, you're going there. Okay, how are we feeling today?
Good. Pretty good.
Good. Pretty good. Okay, I like that.
Thank you for getting me in today.
Oh, did we have to do it because you were less than 24 hours or something?
No, because I was double booked. I had two appointments scheduled at the same time for this class, and I
Oh,
couldn't delete one without deleting it all. I
I
mean,
didn't even see that.
I've done that and I couldn't figure out how or why I
Oh,
did
yeah, Gail
it.
did take herself out of class. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exhausting.
Yeah.
I finally figured out that if I'm scheduling classes, once I click on it, it changes color. And then I know
If
I'm
you
signed up.
signed up for that day already, is that what you're
I
saying? It
guess because
changes. Okay.
I double clicked it because I was just making sure I had all the
Got
days.
it.
So,
I do not know the answer to the patient side of things.
uh,
All right. We're ready to get started. Let's do our hamstring stretch.
what are you doing, Danielle? Are you super busy as always?
Yep. Yeah, this week's been a little wonky just because I think 4th of July, but it's still every spot's busy. But Hillary's had a little work to do to keep it full, but it's been busy. Okay, let's go across the body.
I almost stopped by to say hello yesterday, but it was late and I figured maybe
Uh,
you weren't there.
that's true on that day, but do come by because I printed out your exercises from Keat
Yeah.
because Keat doesn't work anymore.
Okay.
So come by, I have them printed out. I don't know. I think you probably know them all by heart, but just in case there might be one that slipped through the cracks that you skipped.
He doesn't want you to cheat.
Exactly. No skipping your favorite part.
I've been a little bad this week, although I've been trying to get in exercises, doing
Well, I know
chill.
I was trying to get Lori. I said, just go to Kim's house just for class.
Yeah, because it helps me because it's hard for me to just sit down and do it
But I
when
even told her, like, for this hour, come to
yeah,
your house.
yeah.
Because go away from the body. And then she's like, no, I can't go that far from my home. I was like, oh
Oh
my God.
God.
So it does look like a mess at her
Yeah,
house.
yeah. That's a horrible thing being blooded. Yeah.
And so I think she's been spending some time at Bill's house. I think her water's turned off. So I think she hangs out at her house during the
That's
day.
what she told me
Hmm.
because she was so warm too. It got
Yeah.
really hot in her house. It's hot in Fairfax, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God.
There you are.
I'm back. Sorry, it froze for a second. I don't know what was going on. Okay, figure four. There's a little extra on that one. Sorry.
I asked if you keep a blood pressure monitor there. I was going to stop by. I went to CVS. They didn't have one because I wanted to check my it against my home device, but
Yeah,
I found one at Rite Aid because
there you go.
all of a sudden I have this really low blood pressure. I've had high blood pressure and been on medication since I was 18 years old.
Yeah.
And all of a
But if
sudden,
you've lost weight, then you may not need as high of a dose.
that's what I'm hoping it is.
Yeah. My grandmother too, because she's not eating as much and not moving as much, she weighs a lot less the last, 2 years of her life. So she's on one whole less. She was on two different types of blood pressure meds, and now she's just on one.
Yeah. Well, that would be good.
Because you can feel real tired if your blood pressure is too low too.
Yeah, I've been feeling a little tired,
Yeah.
in the afternoons, which I don't usually go.
Yeah.
But
All right, let's do our hammy on the other side. Well, just send a message to your doctor in the portal. And if they're alarmed, then they'll
the
call
only
you.
doctor I have here now is my nephrologist. And I did. I wrote her because she helps me out. Because my wonderful primary left, so I'm primaryless. I've been trying
You
all of
probably even ask your cardiopulmonary doctor too. They know
my
enough about hearts.
I don't know. My pulmonologist is really just the pulmonary.
Yeah, your heart and lungs are very much intertwined. He could
But
at least just look at your meds and
yeah,
your blood work or something.
I kept my readings for a week and sent them to my nephrologist. She's so nice because she knows I don't have a primary. And she said, all
Yeah.
right, cut your Benicar in half. And she's on vacation and
Yeah, there you go. But then see if you get too high,
yeah, no,
you
it's
know.
so low. I think it's a wonderful exercises we do.
Well, and if you've lost weight, right, your heart's having to work less
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
Okay, let's go across the body.
I probably am 10 pounds less than the last time I
Yeah,
looked.
and you've kept it off, right?
Yeah,
When versus fluctuating, it makes a difference.
yeah. Anyway, enough complaint. I'm not complaining. I was just
No, but it's good to talk it out. I feel like there's a lot of people that I'm kind of their primary care physician, I feel like, because their
yeah, I
doctors
feel
just
like you're
never
mine.
see them, you know? And it's like, can I just pick your brain about something? Because I know a little bit about everything. I just don't know a lot about anything. Except knees. I'm good at that. But like the rest of your body, I kind of know what normals are, you know?
Yeah, it's good to be able to ask people who know a little more than we do.
Yeah. I like you can call your daughter. She knows a little bit about everything, right?
Yes, she's not a dermatologist and she just can't look at my scale and see if it's problematic. She just
Right. Let's go away from your body for the last one here.
I tried to get a CSF primary because all my doctors are in the city. And
Yeah, Lori got a list from I gave her a list of people. See if she still has it.
okay, because I call her
Because
doctor won't take her doctor won't take anyone that doesn't live in San Francisco or San Mateo counties. And that's what
Lori's doctor won't.
right.
Oh, well, how did she get in?
I don't know. She must beat the crowd.
Oh,
Well, I think if you've been seen by a primary in the UCSF, the main
she
UCSF,
got transferred because her doctor went to only sports medicine.
right.
So that might have helped her. So she wasn't technically a new patient, I guess.
Isn't it funny? There's just that all over the
Can
country.
you use somebody's address?
Oh, I've been trying to think about it.
Well, where does Jean live? Isn't she San Mateo County?
Oh, is that San Mateo County, Los Gatos?
Let's go figure four. Oh no, Los Gatos might be
Why?
San Jose. I don't know. Look at those things. Cheat the system if you have to, you know? It's like when people do that for schools, you know? Like to get into
My
Redwood, people
hairdresser.
live at their grandma's house, but they don't live there.
You know, maybe I will. Because I can use my hairdresser's address. He lives in San Francisco.
Totally. Because if nothing gets sent there, I
Right.
mean, everything's in the portal now. But if that's what you have to do to cheat the system, sometimes you have to do that.
I'll call it my
Just
real
change
address.
your mailing address to that.
Yeah, all I get in the mail are requests for money, donations from them.
Right, exactly. So just tell her throw it out.
Wow.
Okay. Let's go on to our side and do a quad stretch.
I'm gonna seriously think about that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't know. Who do you go to, Carolyn?
For a PC,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. Doris,
never
Robert
heard of that
Doris.
one.
He's Marin Health,
Okay. How long did it take to get into him?
over a year.
Hmm, that's not too bad.
I might just
I've
see.
heard 2 year wait to get in primary care around here.
Wow.
And half of them aren't even good.
Wow.
Like my pulmonary is new. She's a woman, young, and she got a new primary, and she's in the women's health in Laurel Village. And she said, I went and we had our, appointment in the primary said, lift more weights. And I said, oh, Danielle will like this doctor.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Yeah.
This guy is really young. I've only seen him once,
Okay.
but he seems capable. But I could see him going through a checklist in his head to make sure he did things.
Oh, cute.
In
Yeah.
order. All
He's
right, let's do a
really
couple
young.
open books. Open book,
Oh, open book.
delayed response. Said it again. There we go.
Well, I tried doing my arm exercises like Carolyn with 5 pound weights, but I'm not quite ready.
Yeah, but that sometimes you just have to go down in reps. So if you can't do 2 sets of 15, go to fives, but do 3 sets of 10,
Oh, okay. I'll
you
try.
know?
I'll try again.
Yeah, I sometimes have to go as low as 6 reps to be able to go up to the next 5 pounds or 10 pounds on certain exercises.
Where does Camille work? I saw your
She
like
works at a work comp clinic up in Roner Park.
it's a what
And
kind of
so they see all people that are work comp injuries, and
oh
then
okay.
she sometimes sees people directly from the emergency room. So like if they go in and go, "Oh, I hurt my back at work," she sees them almost immediately, which is kind of cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. Quad stretch on the other side. Um, yeah, or like an ankle sprain, right? So instead of just getting sent home in a boot, she gives them exercises to do and sees people right away, which is kind of nice because you nip things in the bud versus go home and sit around and do nothing for a while.
yeah.
So she liked it. It was one of her internships and they had a spot, so she jumped on it. Okay, let's do a couple open books, and when you're done, come up to half kneeling and we'll do your quads or your hip flexor stretch, not quad. Sorry, my brain's not working. If you need extra cushion, get a little extra cushion. If not, keep your core tight, your butt tight, and thrust that hip forward right from your butt cheek crease.
Oh, something fell in my house, but I don't know what. Oh, there's another
Something
one.
fell.
Yeah, two things. It didn't sound like glass. I'm not
You have
gonna.
an earthquake?
Oh, you know, I have so much in my house. It was probably just. I don't think we had earthquake.
Yeah, she seems to really like her job, which is good. This song in a long time. We found a playlist of music that is one hit wonders, and it's been pretty entertaining.
Oh,
Let's go ahead and switch sides. Some of them were like, I have no idea who this even is. I never heard it before. And then some people are like, yeah, this was the only song that I knew by these people. But the crazy thing is, some people, that was enough to get rich. One song. Shoot. And then one person, Hillary, Googled like the reviews on her were awful. What was it? Sounded like she was like gargling in a windpipe or something. Like it was something really horrible. I was like, wow. I think that was like before social media, so you didn't really maybe, but I guess it was probably in print and rock and roll magazine or whatever, which maybe is just as bad.
Next time I'm not gonna do this on my mat. It's very hard to balance.
Oh, the front foot being on the mat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see the little tidbits.
Both
Okay.
knees are on the mat.
I want to do, if we can today, bridge with the little marching up. So you bridge, lift right foot an inch, left foot an inch, back down, and then bridge with a march on leading with the left leg first. La, 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 la. So try to drive through the heels, bridge up. Try to keep your hips level as you just lift your foot a smidgen off the ground. Lift the other one up, and then slowly lower. Go.
You gotta put the first one down again, though.
Yeah.
oh yes, please. Feet are slippery.
Uh-oh, we're cramping already. I told you drive through the heels. They were really a one-hit wonder? No way. It's raining men, right? Yeah, this is like every drag queen song.
Wow.
So that I dance to the song in Studio 54.
1,000 times.
You shouldn't want to share.
Okay. Take a second. You want to hug your knees to your chest and do that. And then I want to come to all fours. And I want to do fire hydrants.
With the band?
Yeah. Clam band status and all on all fours.
I'm sorry, did you say clams?
No, clam band, but fire hydrants.
Okay.
If you can do it with the band now.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, if you need to put your wrists on the firm ground or grab your dumbbells. Okay. Or try to stay on the same side for a whole 90 seconds if you can. All right, ready? Go. And then we'll do a child's pose break before we do the other side. Were there other songs you recognized or no? No. Caroline, are you doing everything with the green band now?
Yes, but it's my
Good.
old green band.
Your old green band. Okay, it's a little more broken in.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. You're still not doing the yellow one. Okay, take a break, go back into child's pose if it feels good. And then we're going to do it on the other side. Give your wrists a little break this way, stretch your back out a little bit. Seems like another disco-y hit.
Yeah.
God, the wind is awful all of a sudden. Is it supposed to be like that today?
Hear anything about wind?
It's very windy right now. Ohio 73. There's no windy symbol. So there's in fact a lot of these work. All right, let's do the other side. Ready, go. You guys were both not moving at the same time, and it freaked me out for a second. I was like, oh no, did it freeze again? You started, you both were right on the same synchronized fire hydranting.
What?
It was. Well, that's like the Rembrandts, right? With the Friends song. Did they ever have another hit?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, if you want to do another child's pose, go ahead. If not, the next thing I want to do is walking side steps with that band around your ankle, doing bicep curls.
Hmm.
So if you need to take the band off to get up and re-put it on, we can do that. We'll do the side steps with your bicep curls. Kim, if you feel like venturing to your 5-pounders, let's do it.
No, then I have to go get my threes here.
That seems like too much work. Oh, I remember this song. Somebody's watching.
I just sing that last song, Doctor. Remember?
Yeah. This so I don't trip. I'm getting there. I'm getting
Sorry. I'd rather you take your time. That one day you did a face plant and I couldn't help you. It was
there.
scary.
No,
I didn't
I'm
like
going.
that day.
It's a tip.
Watching you go down, I was like, I can't catch you.
I just
Don't do it again.
plopped. I just really plopped that time.
Yeah, you forgot you were
I have
tied
a
up.
cushy rug.
Mhm.
Okay,
Ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Side steps. Ready? Go. So keep a little tension on the band all the time. No, he was blue cross last time. Anthem. Unless he switched, he might. I don't think he's that old.
I'm gonna go check.
I don't think he was that old. About halfway, so if that works, so you went there and back, we'll do it one more time. No, 15 more seconds. All right. Very good. Finish your trip. If you want to make it to where you started. And then we'll take the band off and then we'll go down to just one dumbbell and we'll do our triceps. Get ready for 4th of July tank tops. Just kidding.
That chance.
And you can either hang on to your own leg or a table or something for balance. Get that forearm parallel or perpendicular and your upper arm parallel to the ground. Okay, ready? Go. Every time you guys do this, I want to sing that Mr. Roboto song. So it looks like that. Hey, Caroline, you're starting to move much better. Do you feel like you're
Yeah.
finally getting your strength back a little bit?
I think so.
Yeah,
I do push-ups almost every night.
on the counter.
No, on the floor.
Oh my God,
My
Wow,
knees.
she's getting so far ahead of me.
I know. Shoot, maybe maybe you need to check up with Dr. Sue and his crew.
Well, you know, I never finished my back stuff,
Because you left on your vacation.
so I'm sure he'd sign me up again. Oh, so this is what we could do. I could get the permission slip from
Okay,
Dr.
let's switch sides. So if you need to stand up, shake it out.
Oh, my goodness.
And then, because my back has been bothering me. And then, when you have a cancellation, I'll fill your cancellation.
I know, but I don't do back PT, Kim.
Yeah, but he says you can do it.
Well,
He
I
told
know,
me.
but you want to go someone who's actually good at it. Okay, other side when you're ready. But I don't know, Caroline, did you like your PT this last time?
Yes, I did.
No, I
Did they
don't want to
push
go
you
to
a little
anybody else.
harder?
She was at Select. Are we starting?
Yeah,
Okay. At
by
Select.
Woodlands Market.
Um, no, 4th Street,
Oh,
way up at the top.
yeah, at our old office.
Oh,
But are
okay.
they still there?
I don't know.
Did you just do that this in the last like couple months?
No, in the last, I started when they were at on College Avenue by Woodlands Market,
Oh,
and then
oh,
they
so that one
there.
closed and they kept the San Rafael one?
Yeah,
Ah, so our old office, Kim.
Yeah,
Hmm.
anyway,
but that's okay. Working on my core, doing your exercises helps my back.
Yeah.
I only like the person who's in charge. Her name is Asha something. I'll send you her
Okay.
name. I'll email you.
Okay.
Because one person there was really awful. I could just hear her dealing with other patients.
I was run for the hills. All right, take a break. Let's do our calf stretches. Put your dumbbell down.
Okay, I'm going to do this not on my treadmill,
Okay,
but on a rower
turn
thing.
around. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Go. Drive that heel into the ground. Yeah, it's hard to find good PTs.
Yes. Except for you.
Hard to get her too.
I know. And I need to like make a mini me, which I thought I was doing with both Rebecca and Camille, but then they didn't want to stay here. Bummer, dude.
What I did for both times with her was I went in way ahead of when I needed it and, introduced
Booked it out.
myself and whatever
Hmm.
helped.
Yeah, and even going in for one or two pre-ops too, so you get to know each other. It's
Yeah.
helpful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, switch sides. I know, and then all the guys that were at Asher went to Kaiser when Asher closed. So I don't know. It's a weird PT world out there.
Yeah. It's a weird PC world too.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, it gets so hard because those are probably the two lowest reimbursing professions in all of healthcare.
Huh.
And we can't afford to live here, which is why there's not very many. So unless you're independently wealthy or married well, you can't really do what you love to do because you can't afford to live here. That's why I drive an hour every day to work. Okay, let's go bent leg calf stretch. Yeah, I can't afford a $1.6 million fixer upper. Yeah, I don't even know if I could afford to buy my own house again with the new interest rates and everything. It's crazy.
Wow.
Because I refinanced during COVID and that sure helped. Okay, switch sides for the last hurrah.
I think you doubled up on the side.
What?
I think you doubled up on the side.
What do you mean I doubled up on one side?
When we were doing the straight leg, I did it. I did it 3 times.
Oh, maybe you did that.
Oh, maybe I did it. I'm listening too hard.
I think Caroline did it bent leg. I don't know what happened.
I just did bent leg,
Okay.
but yeah. It doesn't matter. We love these.
Extra calf stretching never hurt anybody,
No.
especially considering it's flip-flop sandal season. Tight calves right around the corner.
I decided I can't wear flip-flop type sandals. And
Yeah,
it's
you need a
like
heel
going for
strap.
a walk because I'm more likely to trip.
Need sandals that have a strap around your heel.
Yeah, and I'm not wearing those.
I'm not wearing those. All right, that's a wrap, ladies. Thanks
Well,
for
thank
holding down
you.
the fort.
It was
Thank you.
great.
All right, we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
All right,
Okay.
bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Carolyn.